Whoa! Oh, that kind of ended abruptly, but hello, but regardless, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We're back with more Phoenix Wright, Justice for All. Last time we left off at the beginning of the investigation because we had a little bit of a preamble. A little bit of a prologue. Also, Maya got kidnapped, or Maya's in danger again, so that's always, there's that. So what am I gonna do, basically? What am I gonna do? Well, let's start. I guess we're gonna start off with talking with Mr. Ungard. Mr. Ungard. Is it Ungard or Ungard? I think it's Ungard. Ungard. We couldn't wait for visiting hours to get started. So Pearls and I came down here early to visit Nickel Samurai charged with the murder of the Jammin Ninja. Nickel Samurai being Matt Ungard and Jammin Ninja being Juan Corda. Damn. Excuse me. Good morning. How are you today? I know the situation might be a little tough for you. We're... Oh, sorry, dude. Sorry, dude. Oh, sorry, dude. I already signed up. Excuse me? I already have, like, life insurance. I signed up a long time ago because my job is, you know... Oh, no. We're not insurance sales. No, we're not insurance salespeople. Really? Dude, I really don't need that right now either. Fire extinguishers. I mean, this building isn't my house, so... Oh, he must be stupid. No. We're not here to sell you fire extinguishers either. I'm a lawyer. My name is Phoenix Wright. A lawyer? Banger alert. I like this theme. Oh, hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my manager, okay? The Nickel Samurai sure is strange. It sure is a strange person, isn't he? Well, I think you have to be to play one of those characters. I think strange is an understatement. Sorry about that. You're just in time. Huh? You're a lawyer, dude, right? My manager's looking for a good one right now, so how about it? Mr. Nick, this is our chance. Yep, I have to make him let me take this case. Sorry to intrude, but I would like to ask you a few personal questions. That's okay, but dude, my autobiography is coming out soon, so if I say stuff without the publisher's approval, then I'm gonna be in real hot water. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my publisher, okay? Mr. Ungard is so lucky. He has so many people he can talk to. I don't know if he actually has anyone he can really talk to. Sorry about that. Like I thought, the publisher said it'd be a real bad if I said anything good. Does he have a mind of his own? Mr. Ungard, I would like to ask you about the murder. Oh, are you covering this for a tabloid or as a side job, dude? Well, if you want my statement on this, you should ask me my staff. No, I'm not asking you on the behalf of the tabloid. I'm pretty much asking on your behalf, really. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask the president of the studio, okay? Is he alright, Mr.? No, he's not. He's sick in the head. Oh, I'm like, okay. The thing scared me. If I don't bring up the stream page, it shows the last thing it saw, and it was a starting screen. Like, oh my gosh, I read it on the starting screen this whole time, but no. we're talking about his brain, I wouldn't put my money on it. Sorry about that. The studio president said, even Neo Mount Fuji itself knows that I'm not the murderer. Mr. Dick, what's Neo Mount Fuji? It's a mountain in the city of Neo Tokyo, the city that Nicholas Sam. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, what do you think about this, bro? Dude, I know, but it's not like the right thing to say. Hey, do you know about this? Huh? What's that? It's a ticket for the press conference. You were gonna give one after we were winning the Grand Prix, right? Huh? Me? Yes, while you were in costume, no less. I never heard anything like that, dude. I only heard about the stage show. I always leave that kind of stuff to my manager. He didn't know. That's odd. Hey, you know about this? Mr. Nick, what are you gonna do with that? I don't know yet, but I figured I can at least show it to him. Is that a transceiver? Hey, it looks like a real nice one too. I got it as a present from someone. Interesting. I've also been instructed to take your case. Is that what you heard from the transceiver? Yes. Dude, that's terrible. Don't let some disembodied voice boss you around. It's coming from a man who resist. Oh, I think, but, well, dude, I think it's about time for me to get going. Please wait. I really need to take your case. There's always other people in need of a lawyer, right? Want me to introduce you to a few? Please, please, please. Let Mr. Nick represent you. Man, oh man. Lawyers these days. Now you dudes use kids to pulling clients. Oh, sorry. I accidentally right-clicked. Wait, what did you just say? The killer. The killer? What's he doing? He looks like he's mulling over something over. All right, dude. Well, if that's not suspicious off the bat, if the killer's saying to make sure he's innocent, and then him reacting to the name the killer, not suspicious at all. All right, dude. I accept your terms. Huh? I'll let you represent me in court. We did it. We did it, Mr. Nick. Yeah. I don't feel any better for it, and he doesn't look too happy either. Go ahead. Ask me anything. I'll help out as much as I can. Man, I thank my lucky stars that people know my name. Well, you're quite the hero, and I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna stop doing that. Of course, my throat is already starting to explode. And you're in the national spotlight. I didn't know who he is. Does that mean I'm not a good citizen? It's really great to be the Nickel Samurai. Dude, lately, I just keep getting more and more popular. True enough. Nickel Samurai is very popular among high schoolers and secretaries right now. I guess Mr. Ungard has a way of catching the eyes of women. Do you know my motto? Refreshing like a spring breeze. That's what I am. Spring breeze. That's why this kind of scandal is disastrous, dude. I mean, even if I get out of here tomorrow, it's still gonna look bad. And everyone loves a good scandal. Well, all the tabloids do. Can you tell me about your activities last night? After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had that post-ceremony stage show to do, so I was in my Nickel Samurai costume. And you were alone at the entire time? My manager was running around being busy, so yeah. Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show. I told you, dude. I had no idea about any press conference, alright? That's strange. I thought the Nickel Samurai was going to confess something. Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kind of noisy. Mrs. Corrida was already dead at that time? Yeah, that's what I gathered anyway from my manager. I'm beginning to gather that this guy can't do that thing on his own. And that's when the detective with the green coat showed up. He searched me, and then out of blue, the dude arrested me. About you and the victim, Mr. Juan Corrida, what sort of... That's got nothing to do with anything. Man, with that face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. They're the same age? He does. They're the same age. How old is he? 21. Oh, they are. Oh my gosh, you're right. He looks like he's 30. Yeah, with that haircut, it looks like he's like 30s, early 40s. And he wanted to try. Oh, he's not even really that much older than. Yeah, he's not that older than mine. Not. Yeah. Closer to age. Yeah, he's almost the same age. Lava's a little older than him. And he wanted to try and make a Jam and Ninja movie, even though we all knew it would fail. It'd fail. The Nickel Samurai still won in the end, right? Yeah, after the Grand Prix by storm. So why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill the guy anyways? Which is very true. That's a good point. That is a good point. He had just won the thingy. There's no motive. There's no obvious motive. Dude, you think it'd be the other way around, you know? Yeah. Do you know why you were arrested? Guess maybe my full body shirts went bad. Did they find something on you? They found a button from the Jam and Ninja's costume. A button? I don't get it either. It was caught in the pleats of like samurai pants or hakama. Ah. Dude, I really think someone planted it there though. I'm serious. I'm wondering if that's what really happened. I guess this is all I'm going to get out of him. Mr. Nick? Yeah. Let's ask one last thing. Let's test Mr. Onguard to see if he really is innocent or not. We can do that? Oh, we can do that. Yes. If you use this, Maya's Magatama, he won't be able to hide any secrets of you, Mr. Nick. I'm sure of it. I get it. Mr. Onguard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Please answer me honestly. What is it, dude? Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida? Please put the phone away and answer this question for yourself. Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corrida, okay? No locks. Oh! Looks like he's clean. Well, Mr. Nick? Nothing. Not a chain or lock in sight. Which means it's alright to trust him. Yeah, if you believe we asked the right question. Yeah, it does appear that way. Well, at least I can breathe a sigh of release knowing my client is innocent. The trial's tomorrow, right? I'm counting on you, dude. Oh, wait, that was a... I should have just went to go talk to Lamau. Oh, I thought we would have continued, but no, that was the end. Never mind. Well, at least we were able to get Mr. Onguard as our client, and we know that he didn't do it, which is very important. So now what should we do? Go to the scene of the crime. The trial is tomorrow, and we only get this one chance. There's only one way to prove Mr. Onguard's innocence. We have to find the real killer. Okay, then let's start looking. Go to the scene of the crime. Hey, what do you think you're doing? You can't come in without... Good morning. Hold on, it's you. What is going on around here? Ugh. I heard poor Juan was killed. Is that true? It's a bad rerun is what this is. Another steel samurai doing the most evil of deeds. You know, that's not entirely accurate to the situation. I'll have you know that I was a huge fan of Juan's. Why, oh why do all the stars I'm interested in drop like one by one like flies? It's always been that way ever since Queen Leaper. Actually, I wanted to ask you about the murder and what happened. Don't push me, boy. Mr. Nick, I couldn't hear everything she said because she was talking too fast. Don't worry, Pearls. Literally nobody can. I stopped trying to. Miss Oldbag, can you please speak a little slower? Don't boss me around. Would you spiky hair smarty pants? Ray gun. My dear Hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder. And only recently did I finally find a star that makes his heart go ba-dum again. Doki doki. I don't know what to say to that. I asked you, why does every star I achieve for always end up kicking the bucket? I don't know. I watch your words. No one's gonna get away with saying anything bad about my wand. But I haven't said anything. Well, I don't believe a word that woman says anyway. Huh? That? What woman? Woman? What woman? That irritating backwater girl with the afro and the horrible... Oh, Lada. I mean, what does that matter of speaking supposed to be? And why does he never... Hello, pot? Have you met Kettle? Honestly, women these days, they don't know the meaning of the word modesty. Pearls? Pearls, are you thirsty? A little. Okay, I'll go get you some juice or something. Yeah, I'll get you some juice or whatever. Thank you very much. Hey, are you paying attention? Youngins today. So I'm guessing Miss Oldback heard of everything with Lada. So we gotta find Lada. I want to ask you about what happened around the time of the murder. I don't know anything about that. I was here getting ready. Getting ready? For what? The show, of course. Well, and the press conference afterwards. Even mysterious music for the magical press conference. Anyway, I don't know anything about the murder. Let's see. But if you're talking about what I saw, that's different. I saw it very clearly. What? I saw the most important moment of the night. The most important? What you don't mean? Oh, so now you treat me with respect. You disrespectful brat. When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite. You really kids today. Please tell me, what did you see? Oh. Huh? Is that no? I think who else? No, did Acro only had 3. I think this is the most we've seen so far. The murder last night was gruesome, wasn't it? But then, what murder isn't? Please don't stray onto another tangent. Yeah. Looks like the investigation is in full swing. The hotel staff and the police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens. I wonder if we can do any investigating of our own in that kind of atmosphere. Well, I gotta roll up the sleeves and try, I guess. Yeah, not like anyone's life is at stake. Nah. Hey, you're here. Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer. Lada. Hey, Mr. Cockfella. The thief showed his face. What? What? Arrest him, put him on trial, find him guilty, give him the death penalty. What are you talking about? What's wrong, Lada? Are you feeling all right? Looked here and there, up and down the mountain, but it ain't here. So why don't you just hurry up and give it back to me, you creep? What are you looking for? My camera. C-A-M-E-R-A. Camera. It's my lifeblood. I'm gonna die with my $700 camera. Your camera? Look, don't lots of people say the criminal always goes back to the scene of the crime? And looky, here you are. Yep, here I am, faced with a lot of trouble. Yeah. Through a lot of trouble, yes, sir. Huh? Yeah, what are you talking about? So you lost your camera. Yeah, that's a way to ask for help looking for your camera. It ain't no ordinary camera. You're buying this store, and it's $1,600 brand new, but you just $700. Huh? But didn't you just say you bought it for $700? I had a nice long talk with the guy at the store. About 5 hours, I reckon. Yeah, he needs these $700 to get you out, get you the hell out of the store. 5 hours. I made this itty bitty scratch on it, and the manager got a little hopped up in the face. He gave me his talking to, and he was real mean about it too. He done made me cry in that. When did you lose your camera? Last night after the murder happened. Must have been while busy running around looking into things. But how did you lose your camera? I don't know. Unless it's like it's a small enough to fit in your pocket, and I don't think $700 cameras are. You notice if you dropped it. That's when I lost out of my dear darling expensive sweetie. Lada, what did you capture with that expensive camera of yours? I don't rightly know. I sent a shot at anything that caught my eye, so I don't remember. And besides, couldn't get anything for my big scoop. I wonder if a lot of this camera is connected to the murder. Lada, please tell me what happened when you know about what happened at the time of the murder. Well, before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area. Yeah, actually, I was here until around the time Mr. Ongard was arrested. What were you doing? What were you doing here? What were you doing here? You sure you went to school, city boy? Wherever a lot of heart goes, there's a story to be found, a big scoop to be had. A big scoop. I told you before, I'm gonna be the best tabloid photographer the world's ever seen. My brain wanted to say photographer. Reckon, of course, that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot. I wonder what scoop she was after this time. Although I was also on the lookout for the other stars that were here, so maybe I wasn't here for the entire time. Lana, are you sure you weren't here the entire time? So you could take a picture of your big scoop? Well, maybe I was, but that's what real journalists do. I got some juicy inside info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture for proof? What kind of story was it that you would hang around here? Uh-oh. A third one. No, this is only the second one. No, I have PTSD. This is only 2. Oops, sorry, Mr. Lawyer. Can't be telling you that. Trade secret, you know. Not again. Why does everyone have something to hide? We've been stopped, haven't we? Haha, yeah, take that, Mr. Lawyer. I'm glad someone around here is happy, Miss Lada, and your eye rule smile. Mr. Nick, where are we? We're in Mr. Juan Corrida's room, Pearls. Really? Mr. Corrida? The victim. Which makes this the crime scene too. Oh, it's you. So, what's happened? The kidnapper. Has he contacted you again? Nah. He probably won't until we win Mr. Ongard's acquittal. You doing okay, pal? Hanging in there? I just want Maya to be alright. We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm going to help you as much as I can, pal. Can you do that? Even if you want to look around the crime scene? Just this once. Such the circumstances, right, pal? I'll even tell you everything I know, but you gotta keep it quiet. But you gotta be quiet. It's my neck on the line here. Thank you. Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel. Got you a map of the hotel, pal. Here you go, little missy. Here you go, little missy. Wow, you're giving it to me? Thank you. Haha, wouldn't want you to get lost in the hotel too big for its own good. Mr. Nick, I got a map. That's great, Pearls. But Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says. Aw. Poor Pearls. Do you know what's the cause of death? Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but it looks like the one look at the victim should tell you, pal. It should? Yeah, here's a picture. Stab. Stab. There's a knife in his chest. Yeah, pal. That's the murder weapon. So he was stabbed to death. You're looking at the fingerprints down in the lab now. There were fingerprints on the knife? Yep. And it looks like they're pretty sure they're Mr. Ongard's prints, pal. That's bad. Real bad. That is bad. Why was Mr. Ongard arrested? Because we have evidence on him. Evidence? It looks like the victim, Juan Corrida, really put up a big fight. Yeah, one look at the crime scene and you can tell. There's signs of a struggle everywhere. Well, yeah, during the fight, his button came off. Mr. Ongard said something about a button. Something like one of the Jaminins' button got caught in his hakma. But that's not all. What? There was a witness, pal. A witness? Who is it? That lady, Miss Oldbag. Please, anyone but her. Oh God, at least gotta talk to her again. The prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention there's something around where the Vic was. Not to mention there's something around where the Vic was that's a little off. Something that's a little off. As in that's for you to figure out, pal. All right, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick. Have you seen this? You look at this photo and you can't help it. It makes you want to say, I can't believe this is the scene of a murder. Stabbed with a knife after a struggle. The clue is this in this photo is sleeping in this photo somewhere. I know it. Yeah, we're gonna say, hey, you didn't know anything about it. That's your present from the kidnapper, huh? While we're talking, it sends and receives radio waves. If we could trace that. Yeah, we could use it to find out where the bad guy is. It uses radio waves, huh? I got it. I'll go find a radio scanner and let you borrow it, pal. Thank you. Now we got some examining to do. Big bear? Wow, there are a lot of bears. Long parts here. Kind of berry doesn't have, just leaving a few in the trash can. Yeah, I get the feeling maybe he guys didn't really like bears. Poor teddies. It's hard to bear with. I don't think I want to bear with the trauma that last. Yeah, me neither, man. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? Nothing. Don't worry, it's fine. Dude, you got any coffee? I could use some coffee right now. The fridge. There's all sorts of things in this refrigerator. The carrot juice bottle and the tomato juice bottle are both empty. Empty? It's too much of a hassle to throw them away, I guess. They're all vegetable juices. I guess he must have been a real health nut. Yeah, it's vegetable juice. Oh, there's a beet? Some ketchup and a bottle of strawberry jam too. What the? Maybe red was his favorite. Red was his favorite. I said red. Maybe red was his favorite color. What you got on that laptop, bro? It's so messy here. Pearls really likes things neat and tidy. I take it. There are lots of electronic things in here that I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are, pretty please. Okay, that over there is a watch. You wear it on your wrist. She's like, I know what a watch is. Mr. Nick, I know what a watch is. Like, oops. For a second there, I forgot I was talking with Pearls, not Maya. It's like, come on, Nick. Mr. Nick, come on. I know what a watch is. I know I'm sheltered, but I'm not that sheltered. I know, I know what it is. It's a suitcase. There are so many things in that I bet it barely closes. There's his clothes, a dryer, electric shaver, a cat. Do all stars pack too much stuff like Mr. Corita? calculator. What do you need a calculator for? Rice cooker on the floor. Gormless. Looks like Mr. Kurita had dinner last night. This bottle, it's tomato juice. Yeah, tomato juice. We had a lot of food at the war show last night, but I wonder if the stars has gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this. Bottles of cosmetic are scattered. Bottles of cosmetics are also scattered all over the floor. This is probably where Mr. Kurita fought his assailant. What are these bits of glass? A flower vase, maybe? Flower vase, maybe? There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are. You don't know much about flowers, do you, Mr. Neck? No, I'm not a florist. I'm a defense attorney. Subi. It's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice. Ew, tomato juice. I don't really like it much. Can't say I've ever had it, but I don't imagine it to be good. There's a bottle of it on the table over there. That's probably where this came from. But doesn't it seem weird? Yeah, there was a struggle, but why is this? Then there's something. Yeah, nothing else is on the desk but that, and there's something knocked over on the floor. What's secret? I mean, everything. Yeah, everything else is scattered on the floor. So why is? But how did this wine glass suddenly seemingly make it out unscathed? Ah, she's right. She's right. The flower vase was broken, all and the makeup is strewn everywhere. But yet, why is the glass the only thing that's still all right? So that bed, that's a bed, right? Yep, it's big, but it's a bed. Ah, Mr. Nick, it's so soft. Big beds must be ready for her. Is that it? Okay, I guess that's it. Anything else in here? Oh, okay, so no, we gotta present. Yeah, what's the deal with this? So about this wine glass. Ah, so you noticed it, pal. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing that was untouched. You noticed that too, Detective Gunshoe? No, actually, Miss Von Karma noticed it first. Yeah, Pearls noticed it too before. Noticed before me too. Hey, wait a minute. So does that mean Miss Von Karma is here at the hotel? Yeah, she's around. Man, you're going to be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you in here. Well, you can bet that instant I see her, I'll be running the 1,000-meter dash. Anything else? No. I didn't touch him. Yeah, Mr. Ongar, we read. Oh, we didn't go into Ongar's room. Let's go here. Where are we? We're in Matt Ongar's dressing room. This is our client's room. May I help you with something? Ooh, hello. Ooh, hello. Oh my gosh, who are you? Whoa, hello. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. You may have heard of me. You're Mr. Engard's lawyer, correct? I gathered as much. I also look for lawyers on my end, but to no avail. How did you know I'm his lawyer? You were just saying that he was your client. In a situation like this, The only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer. Ooh, nice. Dude, we're the ladies in this game are just running circles around the men, man. What the heck? The dudes need to step it up. Wow, the men are stupid. Capcom says men are stupid. It's a simple deduction, really. The trial is tomorrow, and Mr. Unguard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here, one stop in your mad dash, to find clues to build his case, correct? Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally wrong off either. It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick. I am Adrian Andrews. AA. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business. All right. She may be of small stature, but appearances can be deceiving. I assume that the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing at that night, correct? Yeah. Yes, that is correct. Then I will tell you. Before the award ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. What is she holding? I had dinner with Mr. Unguard. This is in this very room, I might add. Dinner. What did you eat? I told you, I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you took a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me. I bet she's a lot of fun at parties. When the award show was starting, I headed for Viola Hall. And after the show ended, you came back to this room? No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with the preparations in the lobby. Oh, preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess. When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to talk to Mr. Unguard. After that, I went to visit Mr. Kurita. And that's when you found his... That's when you found his body, isn't it? He really held strong through everything. Yeah, he does seem mentally as tough as nails. Ironic. So about you and Mr. Unguard. Stop right there. You aren't seriously about to ask how Mr. Unguard and I are related, are you? Sorry, I have no idea how he could choose you as a... I have no idea how he could choose you as his lawyer. Why did you have to go and say something like that? Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, alright? I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. Unguard's manager. His manager. Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Kurita, have one? No, he did not. He didn't. Global studios have a very different policy from worldwide studios in that worldwide studio does not assign individual managers to their stars. I see. This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like her to places like this, honestly. You're wrong. I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya. Pearls, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you your juice later, alright? Yeah, mind your own business, man, lady. Holy. You think I would brought her here just for fun? It's probably Mr. Unguard's suitcase. For someone who's only going to be here for the award show, this is a lot of stuff. Looks like he was about 3 days. Looks like he has about 3 days worth of clothes in here. Stars really are different from us, aren't they? They not like us, bro. They not like us, Pearls. Where's the phone? Looks like the dishes from the leftover dinner. A dinner for two at that. I'm sure they're Mr. Unguard's and Miss Andrews' plate. Looks like they had T-bone steaks. What's with Global Studios and T-bone steaks? There's a giant bone sitting on the plate. I don't really like meat. Wait a minute. No, not again. NL? Oh, I just noticed an NL mention. There's something weird about this plate. I just wish I could put my finger on what it is. It's what I said. There's no, where's the bone from the T-bone? Like, once again, they're using the bones. The bone. There's some samurai looking clothes on the sofa here. I think that jacket is something, this looking thing is called a happy. Whatever it is, I'm sure it would make, like, something like that would make a great souvenir. Maya would be absolutely thrilled. That's the bedroom over there. That's a bed. Wow, they have really big beds here. Hey, do you know about this? You were the one taking care of the arrangements for the press conference, right? Yes, that's right. But Mr. Ungard said he didn't know about it. Is that what he said? Huh? Actually, I didn't know all the details either. It was a request from the public publicity department. All I did was help out and do what I was asked. Oh, I see. I wonder about that. I wouldn't take her to be the type of person to do something without knowing the details. Okay. 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 Oh, Mr. Wright, how are you? Ah, Mr. Powers, have you been here the entire time? Yeah, people connected to the murder are allowed to go home, let alone leave. Can you tell me a little more about the Nickel Samurai TV show? Okay. The Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed toward kids. It's a sequel to the Steel Samurai. I see. This time there are 3 samurai brothers: Aluminum Samurai, Tin Samurai, and of course, Nickel Samurai. The Nickel Samurai. It's a love Y in Neo Tokyo. I see. Wait. I love what? I love Y. This girl, Sayo, works at the tea shop and all 3 guys fall for her at the same time. Oh. I guess the Y shape is like the 3 brothers colliding over this one girl. Anyway, Sayo is actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader. Sounds like an unusual situation, like Romeo and Juliet times 3. Yeah. Strange thing is, this sort of forbidden love story is really big with the office ladies. Yes? Yes, Pearl? What happens next? I want to know. Miss Sayo. Does Miss Sayo fall in love? She does, doesn't she? Every Sunday at 8 a.m. I'm going to stop watching kids' masterpiece theater starting this week. I can't believe she's really considering it. So what's the Jammin' Ninja TV show like? It started from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. The Jammin' Ninja, like the samurai shows, geared towards kids. They use the same thing. What a ripoff! It's a story of a ninja who can't scale a wall, but became a big pop star anyways. What? So why did you just stop being a ninja? He was a really lousy ninja. Absolutely couldn't do any ninja things right at all. But boy, could he sing! With his trusty bright red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm. A ninja with a bright red guitar. And then the final fight in the front of his beloved Princess Misola. Jammin' versus the Muromachi 5. Suddenly, our brave hero catches a not-so-jammin' cold the night before battle 3. Ah, that's too bad for him. Yeah. But this kind of pop music-based love story is something high school girls really like. Yes, Pearl? What happens next? I want to know. The Jammin' Ninja. Will he be able to sing? What about Princess Misola? Every Sunday at 8 a.m. Which show should I watch? I'm considering it. They call this so stunning that something about it just seems off, you know? You mean the press conference? Yeah, he said there's something I'd like to confess if I win. I heard that he faxed his request for our conference into the office only yesterday. Yesterday? Yeah, that's kind of sudden. But I guess his manager set everything up somehow. So he was lucky. Nice manager. Even Mr. Ungard himself didn't seem to know, huh? How does the person who's supposed to give a conference not know about it? Did I ask her about it? Nope, I don't read. I don't want to know your neck measurements. Did we miss something? No. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I did not investigate. This is a guitar case, but I guess it's a little beat up, but still usable. That's strange. The guitar is not here. Maybe he forgot to bring it to the show? I doubt it. The Mystic Maya. She said that the bright red guitar was a Jammin' Ninja's signature item. That's true. Huh? This guitar case is wet, but it's only wet on the top of the lid. Yeah, there's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it? Uh-oh. Huh? Hmm? What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick? I've heard this sound somewhere before. Yeah, we've heard this sound before. What is it? It's Miss Von Karma. It's Miss Von Karma. Uh-oh. Huh? Huh? For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops up out of nowhere and whips me. Come to think of it, that's exactly what happened last time. So, sorry, I've got to make myself scarce. Later, pal. Ow! and he's down for the count. At last, you reveal your true nature, Mr. Wright. Wait, what'd you say? At last. Oh, okay, no, that is what you said. At last, you reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Would it be too much to ask for you to be nice to me for a change? So, you're the type to steal information from pitifully hopeless detectives. That's very dishonorable of you. Ow! Ow! Hey, don't you dare run away, Mr. Scruffy McTenchcoat. I didn't think the detectives of this country could be this pitiful. Detective, come over here for a second. Yeah. Oh. She hit it with her 10-hit combo. And he's down. I feel better knowing at least you were man enough to face your predecessor. Oh, brother. He was so scared. He just froze up. He wasn't courageous. He was so scared he froze up on the spot. Mr. Phoenix Wright, you have sold my perfect prosecution record. I'll never forget that. This time, victory is mine. Okay, well, and yeah, dude, we got more important things. Like, lady, we do not care about winning. Victory is yours. Is that all this means to you? What? Come, Scruffy. The investigation briefing is about to begin. Yes, sir. This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor. Ow! What did she throw at me now? What's this? What is this? Well, I guess this means I've got to get back to the precinct now, pal. If you ever need me, come on down to the criminal affairs department, all right? And if you can, try not to let Miss Von Karma see ya. Okay. Hold on. I put my laundry in the machine, and I'm pretty sure it's done now. But so, just give me a second. I'll be back. Hold on. Hold on. I'll be back. Give me 1 sec. I'll even put on some BGM while we wait. put on a thing. Hold on, I gotta. I put on the Okay, okay, hold on. Give me a sec. Give me like 3 minutes. I'll be back. Hello. I'm back. Sorry. Oh, let me unmute the game. Wait. There we go. And let's not forget to switch. Okay. Sorry. Let's continue. Okay, so you. Where you witness. All right. I'll be honest with you for now. Then please tell us what you saw. But what a waste. And here I have a perfectly good chance to have a little fun at you youngins' expense. I am a little devil after all. Doesn't that imply you aren't a good person? All right, I'll give you what you want. Yeah. There's obvious. Oh, I didn't pick. What the? Is Phoenix stupid? Am I stupid? Why would I pick up the thing she threw at me? Like, oh, she threw something at me. I wonder what it is. Mr. Nick, what's this piece of paper? Come on, Phoenix, get. What's that word? What's that word? Where's your initiative? Holy, Mr. Nick, what's this piece of paper? It's called an autograph. Autograph. The paper's got Mr. Kurita's name on it, written on it, so his autograph. I can't read it at all. To be honest, I've never seen writing that looks like this. It's a special way of writing called cursive. Look here. See how it says "My dearest Wendy" in normal letters here? This sloppy, unreadable writing. It's crazy and cruel to give this to someone. Hold on. Wendy. I've heard that name before somewhere. I heard that name somewhere before. Yeah. Now we go to. Nope. God damn it. Oh, I wish. Oh, if there's ever a new Phoenix Wright game, or newer one, they just like. I hope they just let you go to the place you want to go. Like a tree program, the tree program in Linux. But like tree. Okay, I got what you want. That's. Yeah. Here you go. That's Juan's autograph. Yes, it is. And it even says "to my dearest Wendy" on it. That's me, right? Right? My name is Wendy Oldbag, so that Wendy has to be me, right? Well, it may say Wendy, but somehow I don't think Juan had this Wendy in mind when he signed it. Oh, please give it to me. Let me have it, please. I can't let you have it just like that. Yes, I know. Then how about an exchange? Yeah, that was for all the locks. Wow, she must really want this autograph. My offer is good enough for you. Fine, Mr. Wright, you win. Wendy Oldbag, ready to open up her heart. All for my dear Swan. Yeah, well, we don't need it, so it's fine. I feel bad for you now. Huh? I'll tell you, I saw him that night. I saw him coming out of Juan's room. You're kidding. Oh no. It was about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. It was just a coincidence. I was on my way to the toilet, minding my own business. And did you tell that to the police? Well, of course. I thought I could get a gift certificate or two out of it, maybe more. Yes, certificate. I've been recruited again for that part of the trial. You know the trial tomorrow. This time you're gonna get it. I'm gonna work hard to get your client pronounced guilty. But Mr. Ungard hasn't done anything bad. I don't care about details like that. I know he did it. I know he did my poor Juan, and I just do. A yellow-bellied chicken. A yellow-bellied chicken. I wonder what that would look like. I trust my senses. I know when someone did something bad, and I say he did it. What did Mr. On Guard ever do to her to deserve this? What did Mr. On Guard do to you to make you so? Oh, you don't know? That guy. He framed my wand. He created that scandal that plagued poor Juan. Mr. Nick. What is it? What is it? What's a scandal? Oh, I'll tell you about that after we get home, okay? Poor Juan, led astray by the wiles of that vile temptress. Mr. Nick, what do vials and vile temptress mean? How about we just listen to what Mr. Oldback has to say for now? Okay, Pearls? You can ask Maya about that. So, Miss Oldbag, who is this woman you're talking about? Adrian Andrews, of course. Who else? That guy, he shoved that girl onto Jawan's on purpose. His own manager? But why? I thought lawyers were smart, but it was to create a scandal to make Juan lose face. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. I gotta read the game. Hold on. Okay, I did not need a mute. In fact, I did not need a mute. Nope, that's the wrong. Wait. Sorry, wait. Okay, we're good. That girl drove Juan into a scandal that dragged his reputation through the mud. Sounds like a pretty standard definition of a scandal to me. Why do you know about that anyways, Miss Oldbag? I'm one of Juan's biggest fans. I'm always out there gathering information. There's nothing I don't know. And do you have proof that Mr. Ungard did what you say he did? Next week's issue of a certain magazine says so. Ugh, of course, a tabloid. Next week, doesn't that mean it's something people don't know about yet? Why would Miss Oldbag have information like that? And where did she get it? Hey, you see their camera? Okay, maybe we can ask Lada? That guitar case. That was Juan's. I'm guessing you've seen this case before? It's pretty famous by now. It stands out because it holds the bright red guitar. The bright red guitar, the Jammin' Ninjas. No, whoa, hold on. Why is it the Jammin' Ninjas signature guitar? But if the guitar is so important, how could he forget it for the award ceremony? That does seem a little strange. Yeah, how come I ain't got one of them myself? Please, don't worry. Yeah. Are you gonna stand there and take that, man? Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I keep forgetting I could ask people about their profiles. So what did you think about him? Did you know the victim, Mr. Kurita? Yes, I knew him. The world is such a small place after all. Did you know about his rivalry with the Nickel Samurai? Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and time again, those two competed with each other over the most trivial things. If either one of them wasn't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have needed to die. What makes you say that? Huh? I've got a hunch that this woman knows more than she's letting on. She must know why Juan Kurita was killed. I asked to become Mr. Ungard's manager. He's a pleasure to manage with his nice disposition. Mr. Ungard does seem like a rather weak-willed man, always doing as he's told. He's always saying, excuse me, sorry. He's always saying my manager, right, Mr. Nick? Bro, those are getting Mr. Power. That's Mr. Will Powers. He's an actor contractor with Global Studios. He's a very nice man with a good heart. But that's all he is and ever will be. What a horrible thing to say. Society doesn't care about genuinely nice people, Mr. Wright. Huh? For a second, her face twisted in pain. I wonder if something happened to Miss Andrews. Do you have any ideas as to why Mr. Corita was murdered? Why would you ask me about such a thing? I'm just doing my job. So you have any ideas? Uh-oh. Huh? Miss Andrews? Sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation. Yep, there's number 4. Number 3. Is a psychologue, Mr. Nick? Yes, there's getting to be more and more of these lately. Well, it's not the class case for nothing. Okay, what do you think about him? I really care for heroes and whatnot, and shows they got for kids, those adventures are just plain old boring. Now, adults, we get more caught up in messy, sticky, real situations. Even me. Oh, sounds like the fight's getting where I'm going with this. Wait a second. Don't go around getting her mixed up in things like that. What about, you know about her? She's got one of them personalities like she's without her whip. How's that? A pun worthy of a joke book, yeah? Sorry, I zoned out. Well, I'll forgive you. I give the lesson you this one time. Years this once and tell it to you one more time. I think I asked her about him, yeah. What about him? Okay. Hey, do you know about her? Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little. So Mr. Power likes this dude. I mean, that kind of tracks. Hold on. How old is she? Oh, she's older than they are. And he... Okay, oh, that's okay. No, that's fine. That's okay. You're okay. You're okay, Will. That's completely normal. What do you know about Miss Andrews? Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her, you know? There's sort of a small rumor going around about her right now. A rumor? If you're interested, I'd be glad to share what I know. He's so happy, he looks like a lion that just found his next meal. Him and Leo from Guilty Gear would be besties, guaranteed. Would you mind telling me about this gossip? So you are interested in it. I figured you would be. Yeah, I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip too. Oh, really? You too, huh? Yeah, so take a look at this. Looks like a tabloid Miss Oldbag would read. Alright, let's see here. Jam and Midnight Rendezvous. There's a mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss AA. You see now, don't you? What? You can stop pretending to be in the darkness, alright. Juan Corita didn't have a manager of his own. Which means if we're talking about a certain manager with the initial AA, Adrian Andrews. Yes, exactly. This is big news. But it seems kind of odd. That woman, Miss Andrews. Oh, sorry. I did it again. And it's that wonderful thing that can only happen between two. Oh! Mr. Power looks so happy. Pearls is just following along, not having any idea as to why she's smiling. Or how you smile. Well, like the saying goes, one's bad garbage in the... Whoa! Mr. Powers, WP, in regards to what? What do you? Who is this? Who is the trash you're referring to? Okay, so let's go talk to. Let's ask you about this now. Wait, you're not gonna say anything? Dude, can you? No, she doesn't understand. Maybe ask Lotta? I'm a journalist. I got so much information. Yeah, I forget. Hey, can I ask you about this? Okay, well, let's go to the police station. We haven't been here yet in this game. Doesn't look like Mr. Surfer Detective is here. Right, now that even pros is calling him Mr. Scruffy. Thanks, Francisca. They said something about an investigation briefing earlier, right? Why don't we come back and try again later when they're done? Okay. I guess that's all we can do, right, Mr. Nick? Can we ask him? He's probably gone too. Ah, the lawyer dude. So what did you find out? Well, I'm still in the middle of investigating. I see. But I already told you everything I know, dude. Do you know about this? What do you think about this article? If you're talking about her, you're talking about her thing with Juan. I always thought she was a bit careless in the way she handled it. And that's it? That's it. That's it. Yeah, that's sussy. We already talked to her. Did we ask her about Juan? No, we didn't. She didn't say anything about it. Nope, wait. Yeah, we asked her about Juan. Did we ask? Yeah, you gave it to me. Matt's younger than me, but you can practically see his star potential. His star potential? I got his autograph the other day. Feels kind of wrong now, doesn't it? I don't care what people say. Matt didn't kill Juan. I know he didn't. He debuted around the same time as Matt and everything, you know? Really? It started out small. First it was singing contests, then swimming competitions, then it was bowling tournaments, and then it was who could throw the best New Year's parties. Juan was always trying to one-up Matt. But lately, those two were escalating to more and more dangerous things. I thought that no good would come of it all, so I began to worry. Too bad Juan's story ended so soon. Yeah, 21, oh my gosh. I don't know. Who haven't I asked you about? Who haven't I asked you about? Hey, have you seen her? I don't know who this is. Hey, have you seen anything? I'm sure he won't hurt her and he'll let her go soon. Yeah, Mr. Wright, I believe in you. You will save her. Thanks. Maybe examine. Maybe the camera's here somewhere. Very big staircase. That's where Maya went. If only we had gone together. Secretly, of course. Nope, I just came from there. But let's see, give me... Why was Ron Corita murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Matt on Guard's life in danger by your actions? Why do you ask questions for which I have no answers? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Corita. You were not that close? That's right. I've never been good at being intimate with another person. You're not good at being intimate with another person. Somehow I highly doubt that. We have that part. It's this. You and Mr. Corita had an intimate relationship, did you not? A silly third-rate tabloid article. If you even had half your wits about you, you wouldn't be leaving such rubbish. Well, it seems quite a few people have already bought into this story. As to be expected in a world full of crooks and liars. Note to self, stay on her good side. In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that. I see. However, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone? Me? Need to get close to Mr. Corita, as if there was ever such a need. Did you? Yeah, okay. No. No, I don't know. Matt is not the right. Matt is not the right answer. That doesn't. Yeah, I don't believe Matt to be the right answer. Okay, well, to be honest, I haven't tried. Hold on, well, let me try. I don't believe it's Matt. Yeah, I think it's gonna be like, it's obviously for this person, right? Do you really still not understand? Yeah. No. Yeah, okay, I was right. No, okay. Yeah, this investigation is kind of There's something I have to ask her about. There must be. I just bought that camera. Who did it? That thieving rascal? Please don't look straight at me while you're saying that. When I find the burglar who went and done this, they're gonna pay with a bullet. And if we do that, don't expect me to defend you. No. Oh, maybe we can answer hers. It's just a bunch of tabloid photos. They ain't got nothing to do with the murder. Okay. Yeah, we haven't tried to figure out hers. Big scoop. Lana, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room? I told you, didn't I? For my scoop. What I want to know about are the details of the scoop. That's not something I can tell you. I mean, that there's my bread and butter. Alright then, an unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm gonna say that you're looking into a scandal. Grr. Could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? We want Kurita. Okay, we do know that Ron Kurita and this person and her. This woman. She's Adrian Andrews, Matt Ungard's manager. The Knuckle Samurai's manager caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jammin Ninja. It would be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it? You're pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer. But you can't just make it up in any old thing and think it'll make the papers. You gotta have backup. Backup? Yeah. Yeah, you gotta have that. What's it? News sauce. You mean news source? That's it. So show me something that shows them. Okay, we did have it. We did have it. Okay. This is the article from a certain weekly tabloid. Jammin Midnight Rendezvous. To be the mysterious yet beautiful manager of the stars, Miss AA. Ah, Mr. Kurita didn't have a manager of his own. What's more, his rival, Mr. Ungard's manager, Adrian Andrews. She has the initials AA. You saw this article, and then you thought to take some pictures of them as proof. That's why you're looking around. That's why you were looking around Miss Kurita's door last night. Wow. Okay, spill your guts. You're looking into... You're looking into their affair, weren't you? You got it. I was gonna get myself a scoop by catching them in a secret meeting. But there's already an article about it on one of the weekly tabloid magazines. It's no longer breaking news. It's no longer breaking news. What you just say? Her initials are AA. What kind of vague thing is that? That ain't no proof of nothing. People are gonna want to see the real proof. Well, at least I do. So that's what I was doing, getting photos. Oh, I'm gonna whip up the reader's interest with some gossip and a little misleading. You know, it's a little something we call spreading misinformation. Spreading misinformation. I deal in unverifiable facts, Phoenix. I love propagating falsehoods. Then spice it up a little and have myself an exclusive story. Wow, a lot of nice journalistic integrity you got there. I already finished writing up my spicy article, you know, but the paper I wrote it on, my note to myself, it's gone. Your note to yourself? It was inside the case of that $1,600 camera. They done run off together. I came here for my big story. I didn't come here to have my treasure disappear on me. Yeah, I understand. It's enough to make a gal go bonkers, I'll tell ya. What's with people now? What's with people now anyways? I never thought I'd see the real day when someone done steal something from me. You really want that note back, huh? I got no idea why though. The story on the note is probably a bold-faced lie. Do you know what the note is? So this thing's probably upgraded. So I'm gonna do a run once over on all the rooms again. No. No. Ah, there you go. There's a gumshoe. They said they had an investigation briefing. Yeah. Oh, he's back. Hey, so you came, pal. Why the blunt greeting? Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about. What do you mean by that? Well, things look perfect this time around. The evidence and testimony are airtight. But we can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive. So what do you mean the evidence is airtight? I can't give you all the details, pal, but there's two big pieces. Two, and both of them are in this photo. The first is a button that's missing from the victim's chest. That's the button that you found during your body search of Mr. On Guard. Yep, I found it in the folds of the nickel samurai's pants. And the second one is the knife in his chest, pal. The fingerprints on the knife in his chest, to be exact. Fingerprints? Whose are they? You didn't even have to ask, little missy. It's obvious. The mad on guards. Tomorrow's trial? Oh, talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place. So what about this airtight testimony? It's that old security lady, Miss Oldbag. I thought so. What do you mean you thought so? Did she tell you something, pal? Well, and I even told her not to open that mouth of hers and blab to anyone. Her blab knob is stuck on 10, and there's no turning it down. Trust me. Yeah, well, Miss Oldbag saw it all, pal. She saw Mr. On Guard come out of the victim's room around the estimated time of death. There's no way. So, if I copy, yeah. Hey, do you know about this? We're pretty interested in this bit of gossip ourselves. The scandal with Mr. Corrida, but why? Well, 2 years ago, a woman committed suicide. Suicide? Her name was Celeste Impacts. And she was Juan Corrida's manager. The victim's manager? But that's not all, pal. Miss Impact was Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. She taught Miss Andrews everything she knew about the business from square one. Her mentor? A woman who was both Mr. Corrida's manager and Miss Andrews' mentor. Could her suicide have something to do with this case? Do you want to know more? Do you want to know more about her, pal? Yes, I do. I'd love to. She was the victim's manager and was also Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. It's been 2 years since her suicide, and now those two are linked again by another death. Or maybe... No! God, no! He was getting to the good part! I'm getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another. No, dude, he was getting to the good part! This investigation inhibitor. Miss Von Karma, you can't seem to stop allying yourself with the enemy, can you? I don't need a traitor in my midst. You don't mean... I do. Scruffy, you have 30 minutes to get out of here. You are no longer needed. Goodbye. That's... Wait, please wait, Miss Sir. If I don't get this month's pay, I'll... Quiet. If I weren't for the traitors like you, I would have won? No! It can't be! Is that what you want to say? Who goes there? That voice! No! Edgeworth! It's him! He's back from the dead! It's been a long time, right? It's been a long time, right? This person! This is Mr. Edgeworth? No! You're supposed to be dead! What am I gonna do with you? Still blaming others when things go wrong. You haven't changed a bit, Francesca. You... How dare you show your face to me without a shred of shame? Hold on, there's something. Wait. Okay. Yeah, you soiled the Von Karma name, dragged it through the mud. You even ran away with your tail between your legs, but the ill-bred dog you are. Are you talking about the Von Karma family creed, to be perfect in every way? Then let's hear it, Francesca, how are things going? I hear you are having a rough time maintaining perfection in this country. You seem to be getting all crushed under the weight of it all. That's why I came back. Keep your attention to yourself. I haven't given in yet. I won't lose. This case is mine. I'll never hand it over to you. Never! Mr. Phoenix Wright, oh, she's whipping me. I will see you tomorrow in court. It will be a clinical lesson on the meaning of total victory. Still the same wild mare she always was. I don't... you said you weren't coming back. I tried to forget about you. I did forget about you. And now you decide to come crawling back? Hold on. Wait. I'm changing my... Dude, that'd be so funny. Let me make sure this thing is... Okay. You're a dead man. I thought you, the prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, had gone and died. And like, right, what are you talking about? He's like, Phoenix, what are you talking about? Mr. Nick? I never wanted to see you again. I think that's enough of a warm welcome for someone you haven't seen in a year. Are you going to run tomorrow's trial? You heard her, right? The wild mare hasn't given in yet, it seems. So, no, I don't think I'll be making an appearance. Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy, not to mention one-sided. Especially, yeah, playing the extra case in one, him hating thing doesn't really make sense, like, at all. Dude, I gotta get my ears clean, man. I moved my headphones with the other side of my ear and it does not sound, it sounds way quieter. Oh no. You can't win on your own at the trial. You can't win on your own at the trial tomorrow. What is that supposed to mean? I have something definitive that you lack. And working together is the definition of teamwork. It's the power to find the truth. The truth? In order to understand this case, you have to understand a certain truth. Well, if you ever feel the need for my assistance, it is available to you. I'm not in charge of this case, so I can be a bit more generous with information. Just what is going on inside his head. A lot of things may have happened. However, Manfred von Karma was still my mentor, and a perfect win record is proof of a wrong karma. 1 year ago, you could not establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses the reason you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? Did you leave because you had lost your perfect win record? To think your motivation for prosecuting trials was so selfish. It'd be better for everyone if you never came back from the dead, Edgeworth. I see. Then let me ask you something. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What is your reason? Well, with Francesca, she almost always says, I will defeat you this time, the instant you seize me. But the courtroom is not a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers. I stand in the courtroom to defend my client, to save their lives. To save your client, you say? Those who think only of their own ego-driven goals, those kind of prosecutors are reprehensible to me, even if you're a prodigy, or someone like you, Edgeworth. It looks like there is still a lot you have to yet to learn. A lot I have yet to learn. Me? Well, that's enough for now. The time will come when you will see is coming soon enough. Hey, do you know about her? He was about to say it. Can I ask you? This woman is another key to solving this case. Do you really think so? She was Adrian Andrews' mentor a long time ago, but she was suddenly called away by a different show and became Juan Corrida's manager. And then, a few months later, she died. Celeste Pax died. But her death was ruled as a suicide, right? Yes, but there's still one riddle we've yet to solve. You've yet to solve. A riddle? Her suicide note. It went missing. No one could find it. A suicide note that just vanished, huh? What about her? Adrian Andrews. She holds a large secret within herself. A secret. You can't help but feel that this whole case revolves around her. And what about him? While I was abroad, these deplorable types of acting became popular, I take it. Well, refreshing like a spring breeze is his motto. Refreshing? And what is so refreshing about a spring breeze? Sounds like the pollen is not treating him well this year. the victim. There is an interesting rumor about this man. You mean the one about Miss Andrews getting close to him? But that's pretty common tabloid. That's a pretty common tabloid farce, isn't it? Fair, isn't it? I don't take things at face value when there's more to be found. Miss Syntax's death was most certainly a suicide. Most certainly a suicide. Of that there was no mistake. However, we could not find her suicide note. That's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it. A suicide. But how do you know Miss Syntax had even written such a note? There was no solid evidence, however. We did find traces of ink on her right index finger. This makes it the likelihood of a suicide note very, very high. But who would hide such a thing? Police think it was Mr. Juan Corrida himself. The victim? I guess he's the one who found her. He was the one who found her. Okay, well, yeah, I think he's the one who found her. He was the one who found her body. Oh, well, that answers that. It makes him the only person who had a chance to hide her suicide note. Mr. Corrida had his own manage a suicide note. But why? Or hid his own manager's suicide note. But why? As long as her note is missing, any speculation beyond this is meaningless. For now, I think you should look this over. This is the suicide report. Part 1 anyway. Part 1. Oh, speaking of parts, did you see the animation? They showed the animation trailer for part 7 or Steel Ball Run. It looks pretty good. It's probably gonna be Kino. Okay, well. Hey, do you know about this? Hey, are we gonna tell him? We're looking to lead, but we only look. Okay, I think okay, well. Was there suicide note? Okay, well, I think we can get. I think we can unlock it that Miss Andrews' psychic. Looks like Miss Andrews isn't here. That's not good. I still have a few questions I want to ask her. And she has that psych lock on her heart, right? Well, we don't have much of a choice. I guess we'll have to go. Okay, so she's... Okay, I'm not done asking Edgeworth. So that means I'm not done asking Edgeworth things. Maybe ask him. I don't like to look through reports. I like suicide reports even less. Worst of all, the reports that have multiple parts, like that one that has two parts. What you just handed me is the first part of the report. Why would you, Edgeworth? If it's a 2-part report, just give me this. Why would you just give me the 2 reports? Why do you make me ask for the second part? The second part of the report is about an attempted suicide. The attempter's name is Adrian Andrews. Miss Andrews, what did she do? She tried to kill herself? She doesn't seem like the kind of person to try and kill herself, though. You think she's strong? You think she's a strong career woman? That's just what she wants you to think. Adrian Andrews, she has a certain secret that she's always trying to hide. A secret. Her dependent nature, that's what she's really like on the inside. Ah. Miss Andrews, dependent. Talk about the exact opposite of what that woman is. Okay, so that's it. That's we're not gonna get a thing. I gotta talk about her being dependent. Okay, no, I missed it. Sorry. What's this about Miss Andrews having a dependent nature? That means she was reliant on someone, which I'm guessing since she tried to kill herself, it was. What's Adrian Andrews' attempt at suicide was a few days after the death of Celeste Impax. And, well, and why did Adrian Andrews think about committing suicide? Because her anchor was gone. Because she apparently lost her will. She had apparently lost her will to live. Lost her will? But why would she? Her pillar of strength, her mentor Celeste Impax, was gone forever. That's why. Yeah, her anchor. Basically, her world revolved around her. And then when she was gone, he's like, well, I have no reason to be here. But why would that? And is this what they call following someone to the grave? Yeah. You see it usually with old couples too, where usually when they reach a certain age and one partner dies, usually after a few years or so, the survivor one usually follows. After her attempted suicide, Adrian Andrews started attending counseling sessions. She is someone who needs a person whom she can trust absolutely. And once she finds that person, she'll do anything she can to keep them near. Unfortunately, we don't know by the way he's saying it seems like it could be either a man or a woman or anybody. Without such an anchor in her life, her crippling anxiety stifles her ability to live. Oh, so she has this form of anxiety. It's an anxiety disorder. And that's the nature of her dependency on others. When Celeste Impax suddenly committed suicide, the world before her turned pitch dark. That's according to Adrian Andrews herself. Then that means her super confident attitude is just a front. It's all a facade. She's only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together. Ah, that happens too. Usually when if you have a close family friend or anybody close that they die, what happens sometimes is that the surviving person will start mimicking the dead person's personality. I believe as some sort of coping mechanism or to make them think that they're alive. Oh, how terrible. How terrible. How terrible. If it's a suicide, yeah. Appearances can be deceiving, but it's just a cliche saying. But it's true. It's a cliche, but it's a cliche because it's true. Miss Andrews, to think that behind that one wavering brave front, she's been hiding this weakness and fear. Oh no. Okay. Surely she's back. Oh, Miss Andrews is here. But it looks like she's talking with somebody. That's Franziska von Karma. Miss von Karma? What are you doing here? Well, you see, I'm his lawyer, so you've got some nerve following me around. Following you? That's you, Miss von Karma. You're the one doing the following. Or else, you're always following her after that Mr. Detective with the little beard. Me? Following after Scruffy? Don't make me laugh. Let me show you something interesting, little girl. What is that? Oh, it looks like some kind of tracker. Hey, what is that? An electromagnetic receiver. I planted a tracking device on that detective. And with this, I know that fool's every move. So that noise we heard was a receiver. I feel really sorry for poor Detective Gumshoe now. Now then, let's stop wasting time. Adrian Andrews. Yes? Think hard about what we just discussed. Understood? All right. What were those two talking about? Miss Andrews seems a little dazed, doesn't she? Yeah, not a thing. It was for this person. Celeste Impacts, your mentor. How do you know about Celeste? How do you know about Celeste? Miss Impact committed suicide, didn't she? But it looks like no one knows why. Right before her death, she was Juan Corrida's manager. So I believe you got close to Miss Corrida so you could find out more about her suicide. You have a great imagination. You may have a future yet as a slimy muckraker. Whoa, did you just call us a slur? For a future third-rate tabloid. Miss Andrews? There's no mystery surrounding her death. None. It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing. Is that really true? Was there really no mystery at all? No, there wasn't mystery. Yeah, because it basically suicide note was hitting. Miss Impact's suicide note was never found, was it? It looks like the police were under the suspicion that someone had hidden it. Like maybe the person who discovered her body, Mr. Corrida. Juan? And Miss Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing. That is why you became intimate with Mr. Corrida. I've sat quietly and listened to your insulting ramblings long enough. It's true that Celeste was my mentor. However, allow me to say this again. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know that her suicide note was never found. I'm a person who doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of others. Well, that's not true. That's the impression you like to give. However, I don't think that's who you really are. What? The evidence that says otherwise. This is proof that Miss Celeste Impact was with someone very important to you. If you can try to commit suicide a few days after she died. Miss Andrews, you nearly went through it too, didn't you? Went through it with what? Ending your life. Yeah, this is kind of messed up to bring up to someone who attempted to, like, yeah, you tried to kill yourself before, haven't you? Ugh. Miss Andrews, you look and act like a very strong woman who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help, relying on yourself, only on yourself. Yes, I've been very independent ever since I can remember. However, that is all just a lie, a facade, a facade. You've always searched out people on whom you can depend on. You were dependent on Miss Impacts, weren't you? Which is why, when she passed away, you lost everything you had. Stop! When Celeste passed away so suddenly like that, I died a death of my own. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note. You must have heard about the police report. The one that said the police suspected Mr. Corrida of hiding Miss Impact's note. You heard about it and thought to recover it from him by getting close. Am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes. What do you mean? What topic did we start this conversation on again? It was why was the victim killed? Exactly. Somehow, Miss Andrews, it seems that you have become the one with the reason to want Mr. Corrida dead. Me? Miss Impact was everything to you. And then she died. And you would do anything to find out why she was killed herself. Even commit murder. Murder? Yep. Uh-oh. He's right. She's prime suspect #1 now. If Matt's truly innocent. So what happened? It's true. I am a woman who can only live in insecurity. Aww. No, I don't like punching down. No. I'm a woman who can only live in insecurity. I'm physically small. I don't really have a lot of self-confidence. I pushed against all that, though. I tried to live strongly. I never wanted anyone to find out the truth. Yeah, understandably, holy. Miss Andrews. This one thing is the one thing I wanted to take with me to the grave. It was my secret. Yeah, man, Phoenix, you're kind of a mess. But, yeah, well, if it's for Maya's sake, I guess we'll do anything. I'm sorry. You probably think I'm a worthless human being right now, don't you? No, I don't. No, we don't. Please, Miss Andrews. All I want to know is the truth. After Celeste passed away, I heard that someone had hidden her suicide note. That someone was Juan Corrida. Celeste. Without her, I became scared. Everyone seemed like they were out to get me. So you got close to Mr. Corrida to recover her suicide note, correct? Looks like that totally reported the truth after all. Ironic, isn't it? Well, it looks like like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. And if they purposely add fuel to the fire, they would keep the celebrity world burning. But as for the suicide note, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. It just doesn't suit me. That's all. Well, that's enough for now. I still have work to do, so I understand. Oh, I have one small favor to ask. My intended suicide. I'd like for you to keep it a secret. Miss Andrews. If people found out about my weakness, I would sooner choose to die than live. All right, I understand. We'll keep it a secret. Miss Andrews, I guess she's the overthinking type. She probably never says anything without carefully thinking it through first. Thank you for your discretion. Mr. Nick, can I ask you something? Yeah, so there's something, if you've been paying attention, about Miss Andrews, something else that's not related to anything we've been asking her, that's been kind of odd. And Pearl's finally saying something about it. What is it? Miss Andrews has been playing with that card in her hand since a little while back. Yeah, she has been playing with that playing card. That card. Yeah, I guess she has. Miss Andrews, what is that card that you're holding? Huh? Oh, this? I don't quite know. I just suddenly appeared in my handbag. What is it? It looks like a seashell. That's what it looks like. What it looks like, doesn't it? I honestly don't remember owning this card. I wonder where I picked it up from. Or not remembering something clearly. Sounds like it would be a rare occurrence. Well, I must be off. I leave Mr. On Guard in your capable hands. Did you get that as a piece of... Well, I think we've got it about all we can. What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright? Oh, Pearl, she looks like she's worn out by all this. She hasn't slept at all and has been walking all over the place with me today. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right? Oh, no. I'm okay. Really. I'm fine. I really am. You don't look fine to me. It's Silent Souls. There's no one here. Everyone's gone. I wanted to figure them what to eat together. Hey, do you know about this? What's wrong? How much do you know? Oh, what do you mean? How much? How much? Mr. Lawyer, I may be your client, but I hope you will keep yourself out of my personal life. Huh? No, I would never. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lunch appointment I have to keep. You're in detention. Who in the world are you gonna eat with? The security guard? Mr. Nick. It's Celeste Impact's lady. Somehow I get the feeling she is a very important person in all of this. And he's gone. So, what now? Well, we did find one more thing out for sure. Miss Andrews has a motive. You mean Miss Impact's suicide note? That's right. She was also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever. Uh-oh. Ah, Mr. Nick, you're a transceiver. Hello? Writing Kolov says, why are we answering like a phone? Mr. Attorney, you're not answering a phone. Oh, well, yeah, answering a phone. But Maya, where's Maya? As I promised, I have not gone within a few feet of her this whole time. Which is why I suppose she is absolutely famished. What? So I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. At any cost. At any cost. Wouldn't you agree? Wait, Maya, let me hear her. Very well. Very well. Ask my... Maya, is that you? Ask sis. Ask my sis. Maya. Damn it, he cut me off. Mystic Maya said, ask my sis, didn't she? Sis, what does she mean by that? Come on, Phoenix. You're a hopeless one. Sorry. Ah! Oh, hello. Mia! I have a message from Maya, so come ask me anything you want about her. Dude, that's actually the best version of a cell phone ever. I guess that means she retains her memories when she dies. When she's rechanneled again. So what happened? How's Maya? She's safe for now. The kidnapper is one to keep his word, it seems. I'm glad to hear she's safe. But Mia, how did you know? As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left. Dude, that's actually Giga Brain. Then I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could. I didn't know you could use spirit channeling like that. Pretty smart of her. Yeah, it's like a spirit telephone. The kidnapper, what's he like? I don't know. Apparently, Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was drugged there. And she didn't see the face of her attack. Maya is locked up in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her. When you were with her. Oh, I'm starving. I could really go for some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. I have to say promise. Positive. He promised he wasn't going to kill me. I'm not going to die. Sis, I'm wondering if you're with Nick right now. Huh? Someone dropped a card here. It kind of looks like a business card, but there's no name on it. Uh-oh, we've seen that card before, rather recently. It's things. Oh, so that's his. So it seems like a sort of calling card. It's a picture of a seashell, I think. What a strange card. A wine cellar. What's this? It feels like there's a lot of glass bottles here, and these feel like barrels. I'll pass. Too bad I'm really hungry and not really thirsty. Yeah, that would just make you more hungry. Pretzels? There's all sorts of things piled up here, but it's too dark to see. That looks like it says pretzels. Right, it's locked. The door lock seems easy enough to open. On TV, the hero uses that plastic card to stiff piece of cardboard. They click, they magically open the door. I wonder if the card. Ah, that's it. This the shell card. If we use this, maybe I can get the door open. This might be my key out of here. I had a feeling that this card might be useful. I'm such a genius. All right, now if you excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper. I did it. Okay, now I'm getting the heck out of here. I shouldn't keep Nick waiting or worried. We're playing as Maya. Oh, to be continued. Okay, well, as much as I want to see if it continues, but that I guess. Hold on, hold on. No, I want to see. Will it? Okay. Okay, so no, I thought it would be a continuation of the vision, but no. Okay. So yep, that is gonna be it for me for today. But as always, before I go, if you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. Follow me on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, X, Blue Sky for bad tweets, stream updates, and everything in between. And hopefully, I will see you in the next stream. Bye bye. Later.